Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. It's been quite a weekend. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's a special day. We wanted to give the results of the Lindsay and Sherman Bishop Classic, and wanted to devote this entire show to them. And I'm hoping Sherman comes on. If he comes on, great. But we want to basically just talk about our boy Sherman and man, the outpouring that you guys have given. People were going to try to come on last night, and I didn't want to do it last night because we had obviously the KBBT Final Four, and we wanted to give the guys that fish that their time, but devote special time to this. And this was something that our community really took a hit with, and it's a special family. Obviously we all know Sherman. Sherman's fished with us, since basically day one. But it's not just fishing; it's interaction as human beings. It's brothers and sisters alike. And when fishermen fish, their families are there with us, and their families are rooting for them. And we're a special bond. We're a big we keep on talking about the KBBT family, and that's what we are. It's something that's different from any other series, I think, because we're so tight. And when somebody suffers a loss and grieves, we all grieve. And this thing started out about a year ago, and over a year and a half ago. And we were dealt some really amazing things that happened through KBBT. But also we've been dealt some pretty tough stuff. One of our, fellow fishermen lost their son back I believe it was last June, a year ago this month. And then, tragedy struck again with Sherman losing his wife. And I was on my way to the national championship, and Sherman was supposed to be there with us. And I'll give you a quick story. We were on our way. We left around, about almost midnight, traveling. I was coming from Washington, D.C. to Memphis, and a lot of the guys from here, that would be Conrad, John Fox, and Sherman, who all qualified for the national championship. They were all going to drive their own separate times, own separate ways, but they, were on their way to Memphis. And Conrad and I were talking about 2:00 in the morning, making sure everybody was safe, because remember, this is during the gas crisis and all that stuff, making sure everybody had gas. And Conrad asked me, have I heard from Sherman? And we didn't. And we just kind of chalked it up. Maybe he was going to leave a little bit later or what have you. And then I was in Tennessee. I pulled over, took a nap, and then I woke up about 4:00 in the morning, hit the road again, and I got this one of the worst calls I've ever got. And guys, I told you this before. I've pastored churches, I've done youth pastoring and all this other stuff, and it's probably one of the worst calls I've ever got. And Sherman had told me, "Hey, Greg, I got to talk to you about something. Something happened. I don't know what's going on. Lindsay's, in the hospital. I had to rush her to the hospital, and man, it was just one of the worst calls. I wish I could be there. I just wish I could just drop everything I was doing and take a private flight, immediately over to just to be with them." So obviously, Lindsay suffered a heart attack and had many complications from it. And she just, she didn't make it through, which is terrible. I mean, she's young, beautiful, great life, had everything in front of her, and, unfortunately tragically struck. And I talked to Sherman today about, some of the things, the after effects of losing a loved one like this. And it affects everybody. And it's not just Sherman. I mean, their entire family is going through this. And, we as a community wanted to reach out and do something for them, a little small part. And guys, you stepped up big. And in remembrance of Lindsay, Sherman's wife, you guys stepped up, and we were able to raise donating $500. We were able to raise $2,500 to help Sherman and his family trying to get through this. There's obviously a lot of expenses that happen when like this tragedy strikes. So if we're able to just to make a little bit of a dent into this, I think it's well worth it, man. You'll never understand just your donation, how far it goes, and what it means to the Bishop family. I see Danielle is on. This is Lindsay's sister. Danielle, we're with you. We love you guys, and we thank you for just giving us the opportunity just to do this for your family. So, again, we're continuing to, just because that event occurred, that loss never stops, and we continually got to reach out and be with Sherman and the family, and just continue to be with them throughout this. So, but we do what we know how to do, guys, and that's the fish. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Fishing is more, to me, it's more than just going out there, catching a bunch of fish, and just having a good time and brag about our fish. Fishing to me is getting rid of all, basically putting the troubles and trials and all the stress that you got upon your life, putting that on the back burner for a little bit, getting out there, tackling nature, defeating nature, and it's just you in a plastic boat in the elements. And today was hot. Today, I mean, we were out there in Fellsmere today. It was hot, and it was very little wind kicked up, but it was just one of those things. It's just kind of like, at least we were out in the elements and just having a good time. And the only reason why I do it is because my job and everything is so stressful. But the only way to get through this is do what you love. And Sherman, if you're listening right now, man, it was so good to see you on the water Saturday. Man, just got to do what you got to do, man. Do what you love, and again, cling to those who are closest to you. Cling to the things that you love to do the most, and be with one in nature, man. That's all I can tell you to do, buddy. And anyway, we're going to announce the winners of this tournament, and it's something special, man. I mean, this tournament was just amazing. So I want to show you guys this. Remember, we had basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday to fish. It's your best 5 fish throughout the weekend, and you guys put up some bags, man. It was impressive. And wait till you see this leaderboard, and you're gonna be shocked to see what happened to this leaderboard. And also, everybody got a poker card, and I haven't seen all the official results and all that stuff. It's your job to kind of let me know what you had, but I'll let you guys know who I think won. If somebody else won with a bigger hand, you got to let me know, because it's hard to keep track of all these cards that we dished out. So it was a kind of a poker run type deal, but it was really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get to the leaderboard. Let me show you what's going on. And wow, what a weekend for some of these guys. So let's take a look here. All right, here we go. This is the leaderboard, guys. And Matt Kasparek, look at this, guys. Matt Kasparek, 105.25 inches, and look who tied him. The very own Sherman Bishop puts up 105.25 inches, and he did basically that yesterday. Came out there, out by his house, and absolutely laid it smack down. But Matt Kasparek wins the Sherman and Lindsay and Sherman charity event, and he wins by basically a quarter of an inch of big bass. Sherman had a 23.25, I believe, and Matt had a 23.5. And Matthew Conant, the guy who's in the KBBT championship, is third, and Marcus is fourth, and Jason Denise rounds out the top 5 at 101.25 inches. The top 3 are going to get some prizes and all that good stuff, and we're gonna talk about all that. But let's get our winner on tonight, and that is Matt, the man Kasparek. What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Mr. Greg?
How you doing, man? Congratulations.
Good. Appreciate it. Thank you. A little bit tired after today's fun time on the water.
Yeah, man, it was a struggle in the water, but you didn't struggle this weekend, man. You put up some good fish. Even Florida's not fishing the best right now, man, but you did a great job out there, man. Talk about your weekend, man.
No, it was just just went out and fished early. Fished out in the Everglades the first 2 days, and kind of get lucky on an early bite. But it's like you said, it's tough in Florida, and you get lucky on that 1 hour window. And if you miss that window, you grind all day and you just struggle all day. It's real finicky down here. Everybody says, Florida, yeah, we got big bass, but all in all, it's a tough fishing. I mean, if you miss that window, there goes your day, and it could really rack your brain sometimes.
It just makes no sense, man. I mean, where we fished today, I'm just like, this is so beautiful. I mean, the fish ought to be here. We saw fish jumping, But they
Listen,
didn't jump on the line.
if you would have been running your graph, then you'd have seen what's on the bottom of us. You'd have been like, how are we not catching fish right here? I mean, that's just how it goes. It's on and off, up and down, and ride the roller coaster ride.
So I'm going to ask you, man. I mean, you're a competitive guy, man. You took the lead, and it's a pretty good lead, man. 105 inches for the weekend is pretty strong. What was your reaction when you saw Sherman come up the board like that, man?
I'm rooting for him. I'm like, come on, man, bring it, take it on, take it over. And he
Right.
was close. He had the same finicky weather, after talking to him. He had the same finicky weather where a storm rolled in. The skies actually opened up for him, went bluebird and no wind, and the bite just shut off for him as well. And
Yeah.
that was the struggles for all 3 days for us. We went from extreme wind on some days to bluebird skies and no winds. It was, hit or miss. Don't miss the window.
Yeah, man, you got to be right there at that time, man. I mean, you're right. It's just that in the window is so unpredictable, man. I mean, it really is. It's just
right.
You have no idea.
But that's why we grind to the very last minute of every event, because you don't know if it's going to be in the beginning of the morning. You don't know if it's going to be in the midday of you, and at any given time, at any moment, you can catch 4 big monsters in 4 casts. That's all it takes. You just never give it up.
Yeah, I just saw this from Danielle. Thank you guys. You guys are Sherman's Rock, and I thank you guys for everything. Daniel, we thank you, and
thank you.
You are. You and your family are going to be Sherman's Rock. There's no doubt about it. Well, guys, listen, I'm going to show you some prizes that we got. Matt, we talked about today. I handed you my my crotolus rod, chatterbait rod, with a chatterbait on it. We haven't caught anything all day. I gave you that rod, and I said, hey, man, try this rod out. What do you think, man? You feel that rod. You cast it out. I think your second cast, you reel it in, and the rod just bowed down immediately. Caught about a 16 or 17-inch bass. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's what we had to do to shake him up. I had to get somebody else's gear in my hand.
Well, absolutely. Well, that gear, my friend, is your gear because you won a custom crotolus rod courtesy of Rob Richards. It's coming your way. I'll make sure he gets with you, and you guys can talk about what you want, man. But
that's
that
awesome,
rod,
man.
friend, is going to be yours, as well as
appreciate it.
Shannon Starley made some awesome, beautiful tumblers. Look at this. It's got the KBBT logo on it. She hand painted these guys. These tumblers. We're going to be giving these away. This is also for second and third place. But isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
There, look, all the ladies love my tackle. So
she does some great work.
Great
she does some really nice stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is yours, my friend. You also have. Listen to this. You have about, I think, a pound of bacon jerky coming to you. Thank you for Tim Gurley for sending that out. And probably, some awesome stuff. You got some KBT swag coming your way. And you possibly have an autographed signed picture of Marcus Coates. I don't know if that's true or not, but
why not? We'll take it. But I do want to thank everybody also for joining this tournament. KBBT is a great family, and that's the way I look at it and see it, and appreciate everybody who joined in to fish for the cause. I mean, it's really nice to see everybody come together in a time of need for this family, and it really is truly a nice tight knit family. As much as we bicker and argue and nitpick on each other and call each other's names, when it comes down to it, everybody got each other's back, and that really stands for a lot.
Yeah, no doubt. Sherman, you have the same thing coming to you, my friend. In second place, we're going to give you some of that stuff as well. And you'll also get a crotolus custom rod. Thank you, Rob Richards, for all that you've donated. 2 rods for the first and second place, folks. Matthew Conant, third place, will win a prize pack as well. We'll send that to you your way. And then Marcus Coates, I believe, won the poker tournament with 3 kings. 3 kings and an ace high is the highest hand I think I've seen.
I got him beat with that anyway. I got a straight ace high straight.
There you go. Perfect. Then you get it straight. Perfect. Good. I didn't know whoever anybody had, but that's even better. You get it straight, and we'll send you a prize for that as well. But guys, that's awesome. Congratulations on all that, and
appreciate all the sponsors that dropped out prizes until everybody pitched in and gave something. Appreciate everybody moving it forward.
Yeah, for the prize pack for the poker, we got a raised prize pack out for you as well. I saw you didn't have a pair of Rays. I'm going to have to get you some Rays glasses on them, Matt.
Sweet.
We'll get you some a Rays prize pack out, man. It's gonna be really, really cool for that. But guys, thank you so much, man. And Matt, thank you for donating and getting into this. But some awesome numbers. I'm going to show these numbers up again. There's your top 9. It was Matthew Kasparek, Sherman, Matthew Conant, Marcus Coates, Jason Denise, Bobby Morin with a great weekend. Can I tell a little story about Bobby? Bobby, as you know, loves throwing the bruised pumpkin jackhammer, no matter where he's at. Is that not true?
He likes his hammers.
I'm going to show you the score again. Look at this. 97.5 inches.
It's a nice bag. I mean, that's a nice 3-day bag. You know,
not one time did he throw that bruised pumpkin jackhammer. I'm proud of him.
Hey, got to mix it up, especially in our conditions. It's tough. We had a tough weekend here in Florida.
Yeah, man, that's a heck of a bag. I mean, he mixed it up, man. He had his tackle box out there, man, and did great work without a single jackhammer throw, man. That's awesome. So proud of him.
No, good job, Bobby.
Yeah, and let's keep going. Marcus again throws up that 102. Blake Power with a great 7th place. Jason Starley again 96.75. Danny Gand at 96. So that's really good stuff. Now you fished with Jason Starley this weekend, didn't you?
We did. We fished the Everglades Friday. So fished there. We pre-fished there Friday. He fished his bracket there Saturday, and it was tough fishing, but got on some good fish early and just dropped. Like I said, within an hour of getting on them, it was over. Light switch off.
Crazy. Well, guys, we're going to get this out to you as soon as I get back home. It's going to be probably after July 5th. We'll get your prizes and all that stuff out for you guys. But guys, we're thankful again for joining us in this tournament. Do not forget, July, all month of July, is the Jody Eford charity tournament, and it's all topwater baits. And if you catch a fish on topwater, you qualify in the Jody Eford event. And it's not too late to sign up. If you guys want to sign up, go to Fishing Chaos, sign up for the Jody Eford Classic there, and we're going to try to help out that family as well. But this is all topwater, man. In July,
let's get it.
They can get on, man. They can get on big time.
Topwater bite's going to get on here soon. Soon as the moon phase passes and this tropical depression passes, like I said, it's going to get on fire here quick.
And the water stabilizes. It's got to stabilize, man. That water's up and down lately. So, Yep. Well, good stuff, man. Well, Matt, congratulations, man. Great job,
Greg.
Great to see you today, man. I had a blast with you, dude.
Good times on the water, man. It was a blast.
All conversations are kept confidential.
Always.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Congratulations to all the top 3 there, and congratulations for putting up a good event, man. It was fabulous, and raising $2,500 for Sherman's family. That's huge. So thank you guys. Thank you, Rays. Thank you, Rob Richards from Crotalus. Thank you guys for donating and all like that. That was amazing. You guys are always right there. So guys, have a great night. We'll see you on the water sometime. I don't know when, but we'll see you sometime. And let's go. Take care.
Let's do it.
Bye.